Hey guys, wanted to go live, talk to y'all again this Monday and let y'all see what we're doing, what's happening on the website. Right now we're in the middle of Cyber Monday sale, so the whole website for Tactile Knife Company is 15% off. For the Tactile Turn, everything on the website is 15% off except for the seasonal release, the Nitro. So I highly recommend, if you haven't already, check out what we have in stock and purchase something for you, for a friend, as an excuse for a friend, or whatever. I'm just here going live, showing y'all kind of what we're working on and answering any questions y'all have. We're going to be doing this, like I said last time, on a weekly basis. If y'all can hear me on the audio, let me know. If there's any adjustments that need to be made, again, let me know. This is the second time we've been doing this, but we want to try and make this a continuing thing. So every Monday, hopefully you get to see my pretty face. So first of all, I want to show you all my personal favorite pick on the website that we have. It's this limited run of stonewash with bronze accents. So we have this version for both the Maverick, for the Rockwall in Tonto, and for the Bear. The cool thing about the Bear is it comes with a free lanyard bead as well. What else? Looking at some comments, somebody said that they just bought a Nitro and it should be there tomorrow, and that they can't wait. We actually had somebody show up that's a local, or actually they are traveling here locally, and they came by the shop to grab their Nitro. And it was cool giving them a shop tour, letting them see the rest of the shop. As you can see behind me, these are the lathes that are in the previous post that I talked about. These are what makes all of our hardware, all of our pins, pin bodies, and really is kind of the backbone of Tactile Turn and a really core component for Tactile Knife Company. Reading some more comments, somebody asked if we have a button lock in MagnaCut. At this time, we aren't making any button locks. So as far as locking mechanisms, we have the slip joint, which is our Bear. It's more of a traditional pocket knife. We have the Rockwall, which is a liner lock. It uses thumb studs. Really love how fast and furious that knife opens up. And then also we have the Maverick, which is a crossbar lock. We are about to release for the first time on the website. We've done a couple show releases, but we're about to release the first release of the Archer. The Archer is our first frame lock flipper. So this is hopefully this is going to focus in on me. Stop focusing in on me. Yeah, there we go. And this is our frame lock flipper. Utilizes MagnaCut blade steel, 3.5-inch blade, I do believe. Really great milled pocket clip and backspacer. Everything we could do on this we have gone to the nines. Spared no expense as far as how this knife is built here in the shop. What else? So yeah, definitely look to see some more posts about the Archer. The Archer should have a website listing soon. On that listing, please sign up for email notifications to know whenever we release drops of the Archers. Those are not going to be released every single week. Those are going to be something that come in batches because it's very difficult for us to make any of these knives, much less the Archer, which is kind of like the Halo project. If you think about it in terms of cars, the designer T.J. Schwartz references this as like a hyper knife. So like this is the hyper car. This is definitely like not many of these are coming off the showroom floor. These are like the cream of the crop of what we can do here. As far as the Archer runs on multi-row ceramic bearings that are custom made for us by Skiff, really well-known company that does really great bearings. Somebody asked, do you guys sell the hoodie that I'm wearing? So story on the hoodie, it's just I love old school vintage stuff. I wanted to get a Tactile Knife Company logo done like that, so I did it, and I just did a small run for the guys here at the shop. This is something we might do in the future. If you do like Tactile merch and you want to have some of your own, definitely go over to the Tactile Turn website. They have some shirts that really turned out great. Those are all printed here locally in Fort Worth, and really love the quality. They're USA made shirts with really great local craftsmanship as far as the print job. Awesome. Just trying to catch up on a couple other comments. Somebody asked how short term or rare will the variations be, like the Maverick, like the DLC green version. So somebody, specifically on the Maverick with the DLC green version, that was a small run that we did. We only made a handful of them. Whenever those sell out, I don't think we're going to be making any more. It's a very difficult process for us as a company to work with our DLC facility. We have to make all the components, and their batch quantity that they need to be able to do a run is on the higher side for us as a shop. So it's difficult for us to justify sending that many out, them being gone for that long, out that money to be able to have the process done, and then them coming back and us having to build them, our scrap rate if we have any issues with it. So DLC is not really something we work with very much. So if you see DLC on our website and that's something you like, I highly recommend you grabbing one, especially right now because they're 15% off till midnight. What else? Somebody asked, any plans for another slip joint design in the future? Really great question, and I'll tell you, we have a designer that has sent us a design. We're still working on getting the custom prototype made by them, and then we should have that in the works early next year. It's definitely going to be a larger, I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit larger than the Rockwall if you're familiar with it, just a smidge or close to that exact same size. And is really great designer, really great knife. I've already handled the A version of the prototype and really love how it turned out. Look forward to giving y'all more updates on that as well. At this time, we don't have any other slip joints in the works, just the Bear that y'all are familiar with. Eric asked, I work at a licensed company in Fort Worth, and I would happily pay for one of those hoodies if you do an embroidery instead of printed. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do another run. Hopefully we do some soon. We'll keep y'all posted if we do. Somebody just blew through their knife budget, and hopefully it was on our website. We greatly appreciate those that supported us this weekend. It was really great seeing all the orders come in. Our shipping department, which is in the next suite over, they are hard at work. We've got 4 employees that are staying late today that all came in on Friday as well to get orders out in a timely manner. We're working through the massive backlog of both Tactile Turn and Tactile Knife Company shipping orders. We're getting those processed as fast as we can. So bear with us as we're doing that. If you have any problems or questions or concerns, email our customer service department. Links to that are on both websites, Tactile Turn and Tactile Knife Company. Somebody asked if we have any left clip versions of the Mavericks in the works. So as far as that's concerned, we do have the CAD files drawn up. I don't believe we have it on the books for scheduling. We schedule typically like two months ahead of time. So at this time, it's still a few months out. We should, again, keep y'all posted whenever that is something that we're moving forward on. Somebody asked if the 2L12s are still running. Yeah, so we've got 2L12s right behind me. One of them just stopped running. I know it was running earlier. And then after that, we have the L20s, L20Xs. The L20s are done for the day. All the lathe team has already gone home. They clock out a little bit early so that the traffic doesn't give them too much of a difficulty here in Dallas. What else? Somebody asked, do I know the price on the frame lock? So the frame lock is going to start at $5.99, and then it's going to go up from there. So this inlaid version is going to start at $600 for carbon fiber inlays. If it goes into zirconium, Damascus, or anything exotic like that, that is going to have a premium upgrade in price as well. But the base model with this texturing is going to start at $600. So we are going to have a small batch of those available this year. Definitely, again, stay tuned for posts and details on how and when those are dropping. That also answers the next question as well about the Archer. Somebody asked if there's any plans to hire more staff. I don't believe there's any at this time. We're definitely, so we're in our new facility, our new building. We moved it here March of last year. We've got all of our equipment that came with us. We've added some more equipment to it, and we have a staff that's very capable of handling the output that we are currently having. So I think we're staying at our staff levels at this time. If you do want to apply or want to talk to us about possibly joining the team, feel free to shoot us an email. We'd love to at least have your resume on file so that whenever we do have another hiring round, you can be first on the list to get an email. Lefty question on the Mavericks has already been answered. We do have the files written for it to be able to run them. At this time, it's not scheduled. We'll keep y'all posted whenever we move forward on that. Again, just want to also, reiterate that today is Cyber Monday. This is the end of the Cyber Monday Black Friday holiday season for Tactile Tactile Knife Company. If you haven't tried our pin company, I highly recommend it. It's great USA made, American made pins. They start at $99. Actually, they start less than that because we now have aluminum bolt actions. I really love, personally, the titanium side click full size, full standard length. This is my desk pin. This is what I use every day. It uses G2 Parker refill. Really great refill in case you aren't familiar with those. We have a variety of different sizes. Also, go to our website for the Tactile Knife Company. Check out our latest limited release, which included some special versions of the Maverick. We have Maverick with stonewash handles, bronzed accents, and also Rockwall Tontos and Bears in the same configuration. We have all those in stock, as well as a few DLC releases that we just did, and plenty of other stock from our other models. Let's look at some more comments. What's my favorite taco place? At this time, it's Tranky's Tacos. So at our old facility, it was 5 minutes away. Now it's 8. Now that we moved over to the other side on Forest in North Dallas, and it's a really great taco place. If you ever come here to the shop, Tranky's Tacos, I highly recommend it. Great tacos, great salad, great anything from their menu. Who was the designer on the Archer? The designer on the Archer is TJ Schwartz. TJ Schwartz is a really prolific designer. He started designing at a very early age. Let me get this to focus on this. And he's never looked back. He quit college to be a knife designer, and it's been really successful for him. He's designed for quite a few larger production companies, some small custom, some small precision machining knife making companies as well, like Tactile, and we're really glad that he's been willing to work with us on the Archer. He did a great design on and it's been a great experience working with him and growing as a company, making a frame lock flipper, and this great of a frame lock flipper. Awesome. Somebody was talking about how they love their pins. Greatly appreciate it. Another question was, where did I go to high school? So personally, I rode the short bus to school. That means I was homeschooled. Yeah, so I grew up in Decatur, small ass town, west of Fort Worth, still live in that same town, and drive here an hour and 15 minutes every day to come to work. I love knives, I love this company, love being a part of it, love the future that we have in this industry, and I'm very thankful for every individual who helps us be able to grow this company. Will Hodges, the owner of Tactile Knife Company and Tactile Turn, reached out to me and wanted me to work with him on this, and I'm so honored to be able to be a part of this. It's been a journey and a struggle, and such an awesome experience to be able to help grow this company from its start in 2020 to where it is now. Look forward to where this company is in 5 years as well. Ordered DLC. Thanks for your support. I know you were asking some questions earlier about it. I really love how those green accent and DLC Mavericks turned out. Hope you really enjoy it. Other than that, guys, our shop is here in Dallas, Texas. If you're ever in the area, want a shop tour, again, hit us up on social media, hit us up on our customer service website, email as well. We'd love to show you around. Upcoming shows. Will and I are going to be going to Kentucky. We're going to have some models that are kind of like just show and tell that we would love to show off. If you are in the Kentucky Knife Show, it's the Kentucky Custom Knife Show, I believe. KYCKS, I believe is what it's called in abbreviations. They have a Facebook group. I do believe they have an Instagram page as well. Feel free to look them up and stop by. Would love to let you see some other amazing custom makers. I do believe some of our designers are also going to be there as well. Matthew Christensen, Richard Rogers, and really great friends of mine as well. So that's our next show that we're going to be attending. We aren't going to be exhibiting there, but the next show that we exhibit at is going to be in our backyard in Fort Worth, at the Texas Blade Show. If you do not have that on your radar, I highly recommend it. It's probably my favorite show of the year, A, because it's in my backyard, and B, because they've done a really great job having that be kind of a hybrid show. It's a big show because it's hosted by Blade, but it still has that small show experience where you can talk to these custom makers, talk to the brands like Tactile, and really be able to see what this industry is about. That's in February as well. So look it up, Blade Show Texas. The Blade Show group has always been great to work with. We're really excited to go to that show again next year. Reading some more comments. Somebody said it's amazing to see the progress that we have made. Really greatly appreciate everyone who's followed the journey. There's many of my personal friends that have seen this company from its start to where it is now. The previous facility that we were in, we're so cramped. Now we're not at the seams, but we've grown into this space, and we're excited to see what this chapter of Tactile turns into. KW Taylor says, I want a tour. That better not be Kevin. What else? Intrinsic EDC said, I remember sending Will an email a few years ago about not being able to open my bolt pen. He recommended using rubber bands. I still can't. Any other tips, or does it need to be sent in? I recommend you sending us an email. We'll probably get that taken care of. If not, we will get it sent in so that we can fix it. Looks like that's also being handled in the comment section. When will the Archers hit the streets? So the Archers are going to be releasing early December. Look for a product page. We should have a post whenever that goes live. That product page is going to make it where you can sign up to be notified. We are not going to be doing a waiting list on the Archers. It's going to just be a list of people that receive an email whenever we drop a batch. Those people will receive an email no matter what batch we drop, and they will have a chance to be able to buy an Archer. We do expect these to sell out just because of the volume that we're going to be able to produce. It's extremely small compared to our other product lines. So sign up for the email list whenever it comes in, and look forward to sending y'all emails whenever we have batches available. All right, a couple more questions. Looks like everything is caught up on. I greatly appreciate everyone tuning in today. We're going to do another one of these next week. I look forward to talking to y'all again. Again, our shipping department is working fast and hard on processing all knife and pin company orders. Definitely look forward to getting all these orders shipped out, and for all these new homes of our products happening this upcoming week. If you have not checked out our email, our website, both the Tactile Turn and Tactile Knife Company are doing a 15% off sale. Go to both websites for more details. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next week.